Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Sacramento. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for Sacramento, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Murray. Here's Ellis. Good on the bucket.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
Jones against Monk. Jones in the post. Last game he had 12, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Monk outside. Off target with his 3. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Buzelis. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Here's DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
Vucevic is screen on DeRozan. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Monk against Jones. Rebound by the Kings. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now, here's Monk. He had 22 points in the win against Cleveland. Pass to Buzelis. Now, here's Vucevic. Jones sets the pick for Giddey. And he drives in. And there it is for him.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
DeRozan against Giddey. Ellis, the pass to Murray. Monk outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And he makes the first.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith checked in for Buzelis. And Monk drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Giddey. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. White against LaVine. At the elbow, it's Ellis. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Now a look at the stats for Nikola Vucevic.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for White. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trey Jones. Here's Giddey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Monk against Giddey. Monk's shot's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Giddey the pass to Collins. Here's Huerter. Back to Collins. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Crowder, and it's Carter in for Monk. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pass to LaVine. Here's Lyles, covered by Smith. Smith against Lyles. Smith with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now here's Huerter. Puts up a deep 3. At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But, hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball, Buzelis out there with Williams, and it's Smith, and it's Herter in at the 2 spot. LaVine wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Ball dishes to Smith. Pass to Herter. And there's the drive. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Lyles with it. And here is Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
And the first one drops. Is this, Richard, the time of the year that the players begin to get their second wind, or is that a myth?
I don't know if it's called a second win, but if you're on a team that's in a position to do something special, that's where that extra motivation starts to kick in.
That one is no good.
Murray's one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here is Carter following the three-point basket by Chicago. Lyles kicks to LaVine. Rebound by the Bulls. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Now here is Carter. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Murray finds LaVine. Lyles a screen on Herter. Baseline jumper. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from LaVine.
Running the play like clockwork, LaVine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Buzelis. And it's Coby White in for Kevin Herter. Left side, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. That's tipped. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Now here's LaVine. He has 6. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
White, wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Back to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Ball, the pass to White. Driving inside. Rebound by the Kings. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Levine feeling it out a bit. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Levine. Valanciunas has got his first basket of the night. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That's good from Ball.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Keegan Murray's checked in for Lyles. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Malik Monk in for Carter. Chicago also making some changes. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey sub in for Williams.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. And DeRozan. Here we go. Here's Valanciunas. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Giddey. In transition, here come the Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Ellis outside. DeRozan in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Monk outside. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Jones. And here's Vucevic. He's covered by Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the 3. Sacramento's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Here's Monk. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Monk's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. To the inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Jones. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding offense, unselfish play. What are you seeing on that end of the floor?
They were playing with a lot of energy offensively, moving the ball, getting from one action to the other. A lot of different guys scoring. We're getting a lot of good looks, but our defense hasn't been nowhere near the level it needs to be. You know, they're a team that can really score, so we're going to have to pick it up on that end.
And we'll see how it develops, Vooch. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Bulls, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by one. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Chicago shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Vucevic's screen on DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
He hits both from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Monk kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Here's DeRozan. And the shot no good, a bit short. Chicago leading. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, White. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Richard, the steady improvement of Coby White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved. Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Here's Jones. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan inside. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Now here's Jones. Pass to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
First free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside DeRozan. Back to Monk. Makes it off the glass. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Outside White. Buzelis with the ball. Murray on him. The Kings leading, and here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games, averaging 23 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Jones against Monk. Monk sets the screen for Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. And it's good. 2 points. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Buzelis with the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Murray. Now Ellis. Back to Murray. Monk outside. Over Jones. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. There's 1:17 left in the third.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. first one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Crowder against Giddey. Floats it up for Monk.
We expect good offense from Monk, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers it.
There's a minute left in the third. And here's Herter. He's got 7. Pass to Collins from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Free throw drops for Monk. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Giddey. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Collins finds Herter. Out to the right wing. Williams a screen on Monk. Here's Ball. And the shot is good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Here's Levine. Off target at the rim. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Chicago leading by just 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the load. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's
a little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening.
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect. And let's just see how they respond.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. Jalen Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Collins passes to Herter. And the shot goes down.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Levine. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Lyles passes to Levine. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ball kicks to Collins. Pass to Herter. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Levine. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Jay Crowder. And the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's White. Over Levine. And another miss by Chicago. The Kings trailing. Carter, the pass to Lyles. Levine with it. White covering. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Ball against Carter. Outside Collins. Now here's Herter. D right on him. Over DeRozan. Herter, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Piles a screen on Ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jones. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
White with the double team. DeRozan against Giddey. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good with the triple. Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Vucevic missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's DeRozan. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Inside. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. Giddey against DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Both free throws good for Giddey.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
DeRozan surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. And Vucevic pulls it down. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
To the paint to take the lead. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Kings. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Monk against Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Buzelis with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Monk outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Murray outside. Nails the triple. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on